Hi folks, Mike Finnerty here, gaming editor and critic at entertainment.ie. Here's our review of 2 Point Campus for PlayStation 5. The strategy game is a hallowed art form, and developers 2 Point Studios have kept the spirit of SimCity and Rollercoaster Tycoon alive with their 2 Point franchise. The studio is founded by industry veterans that worked on the likes of Team Hospital and Black and White, and this veteran status is what helps elevate 2 Point Campus above its peers. 2 Point Campus walks a very fine line between being an old-school throwback and a 2022 game, and the gameplay of 2 Point Campus has a timeless quality to it. We went hands-on with the game back in May, and even then there were signs the game was shaping up to be something special. The finished product, we are pleased to report, is a rich and joyous experience that recalls the very best of the strategy genre. Players who played 2 Point Hospital will feel right at home, but for players who are new to the world 2 Point, the game does a great job of getting you up to speed. Unusually for a strategy game, there is a sense of progression, with players starting out on a modest campus by a canal, and before long, players are in charge of running a sprawling castle-based campus and trying to juggle 20 problems at once. The sense of progression is well paced, with a gradual step up from simple student requests, like asking for more study desks in the library, all the way up to building a new dorm on the campus for your students. There is always something to do in 2 Point Campus, and to the game's credit, the sense of repetition never really sets in. Of course, being the admin of a college keeps you busy, and 2 Point Campus captures the mundane thrill of this beautifully. No quest mode in 2 Point Campus is like that bit in The Simpsons when students request items after the school receives a windfall. And it is fun to play God with students' lives. Everyone gets a hot dog machine outside the lecture hall, but we don't have room for a shower unit. Sorry. In a move straight from the XCOM games, you can rename your students or faculty, so you can have a school named after characters from Buffy the Vampire Slayer if you're so inclined. Or in our case, name the library after Paul Giamatti. It's these organic slice-of-life moments that really drive home the management element of 2 Point Campus. 2 Point Campus pulls the same trick as fellow Sega stablemate Football Manager, where you boot up the game for a quick session and suddenly it's 2 o'clock in the morning. The game is able to melt hours away without you even noticing, which is the highest recommendation we can give for a game in this genre. If a game makes you forget to eat or shower, then it has done its job extraordinarily well. The game is best optimized for PC, and I recommend playing on that, but for review purposes, we played the game on PlayStation 5, just to see how it holds up on console, and we were very pleasantly surprised with the results. Controls are tight and responsive, and players get used to it very quickly. The controls are intuitive, and there's a level of great simplicity to it, and after a while you forget you aren't playing on PC. If 2 Point Campus has a fault, the game isn't very challenging, and the game keeps shoving money at you, meaning that there isn't really a sense of failure attached. There isn't really consequence for failing to fulfill student requests or creating student happiness levels, and there's no real tangible benefit to making yourself level up in skills or carrying out research. While the controls are well suited to console, there is sometimes an annoying tendency for the game to click on the wrong item or object, and there's a certain level of frustration involved in the building requirements. The game is also sometimes bad at explaining how certain tasks can be completed, which is an annoying roadblock to our enjoyment of the game. Despite these flaws, 2 Point Campus is worth your while. 2 Point Campus has enough content and variety to keep you engaged, and with the game's sense of progression, there's a great deal of satisfaction in going back to your old campus and giving it a facelift with your new learned skills and cash. If you're a fan of old school strategy games like SimCity, the movies, or Rollercoaster Tycoon, 2 Point Campus deserves a spot in your gaming collection. There's something winning and charming about the game's sense of humour, graphical design, and overall tone, and you'll keep coming back for more. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and head over to entertainment.ie/gaming for more gaming news and reviews.